We have guidelines for temperature, we have guidelines for ventilation, we have guidelines for lighting programs, and we ask our growers to follow this.
I walk in the house about 3 times, sometimes 4 if something is wrong and I need to go run in and make a check. What I do a lot of times is go inside and sit right inside the door of the house and sit on a bucket. And I notice what the birds are doing. I can tell if they're huddling up together and they're too cool, and I can tell if they're panting and seem like they're too hot. And I need to make certain adjustments. Maybe I need to add a little more ventilation or take a little ventilation out or increase the heat or whatever in order to make sure that they're comfortable.
First of all, we want to make sure that all the animals in the houses are having a happy life, and part of that is being able to eat and drink at their leisure. So if we notice that they're not able to do that and they're not keeping up with the growth and activity of the other birds, then we want to go ahead and get them out of there. Culling is just the practice of humanely euthanizing an animal. And the reason that we're doing that is in a house where you have anywhere from 25,000 to 28,000 birds, there are going to be instances where a bird has a broken leg or is not growing at the rate that other birds are growing and can't adequately get to feed and water.
We will not tolerate any animal abuse, and we educate our growers. That's the key, is education, is having that conversation with that producer about what is acceptable, what is not acceptable, how to properly cull a bird. And we set our standards through training, and it's something that we do on an annual basis. And if we do feel like that something's being done that shouldn't be, we're going to retrain that producer.
We use a method that is approved by the AVMA, it's the American Veterinary Medical Association, called rapid cervical dislocation. After you perform the euthanasia or the rapid cervical dislocation, there is going to be a rapid wing flapping that happens after the instantaneous death, and that does not mean that the bird is conscious or alive or in pain. That's just a nervous reflex of the body after death. You'll grab the hind legs, and I use my body as a brace, I use my leg as a brace. And then you're going to want to put your hand on the base of his neck, and you're going to do it in instantaneous motion. And that's the wing reflex. It's not something I take pleasure in doing. I don't enjoy doing it, but I feel like out of respect for the animal that it's something that I should do. If I see that an animal is not healthy and thriving in a house, then that means being able to make it to feed and water. I feel like out of respect for the bird that I need to do that.